make this up.
No, you can't. Westchester Chili Cook-Off, you had, how old was Gabby? 11?
Gabby was 11.
11 years old. I had 1-year-olds. And that's when we met, and that's when it started, because we both came here at the same time.
Right. Also,
and
were
now,
we crazy to start this job with 1-year-olds and 11-year-olds?
we were crazy.
A little bit.
And we've been walking
scooting and moving
ever since.
All
These are Jetti poles. I love these, by the way. These are weighted walking poles. Girl took off her shoes. I love it. Created so that it makes walking accessible to everybody, whether you need them for stability or you want to up your walking game, because they are slightly weighted, so they allow you to get a little bit more exercise in your walk. The other thing is they're great for stretching. They're great for doing squat. Like I can squat in the dress, or maybe it's better. No, you can't do that. Carrie Whiteman,
no, I can't do that in this dress.
Let me talk to you really quickly about your colors and your sizes. So you have a choice of this blue sky, or the gray. And there's also sizes. They start at petite, which is if you're under 5'3", and then they go to your medium. And then for 5'7" to 5'10", that's what I'm in, it's the tall, and then extra tall, 5'11" to 6'2".
Oh, we have extra talls? Davender, come on out, honey.
We've sold 6,200 of these. They have been very, very popular at a big deal price, and they come with the lights on the front of them as well. And the lights have not only your steady lights, but also strobe lights.
They're like ski poles, honey. You'll love them.
Thinking the same thing.
Your value is fantastic here at QVC with this exclusive setup. So they would be $84.95, and you get them home today for $49.98. Hi, Carrie Whiteman.
Hello, Kirsten. So let's get more out of our walks in 2025. Yes, they look like ski poles, so Jen, get used to that. And Davender's going to teach you right now how to use the poles for skiing.
Bless them.
But look, this is another form of Nordic walking. I was just in Vermont, and I was about to go Nordic walking in the snow, and it was wonderful. And this is where you can use the Jetti poles, which there's really nothing out there like this, because they both weigh 1.1 pounds. So you're able to use this with the resistance, and we've got these middle grips to actually incorporate upper body, using your back muscles, your shoulders, going at angles. You can use it as a lateral raise. Then, even when you're walking, I was doing it today, and I was just trying to loosen up my back, and I'm telling you, it really helped just having a little bit of resistance when I was walking with the Jetti poles.
It's interesting because you feel like it makes walking easier. That's what it feels like. Oh, it makes my walking easier. But actually, because they're weighted, you're expending more energy, so you're getting more out of your walk. And whether that's what you want, or maybe you just need them for stability because you're not going for walks right now because you're afraid of falling. This is what the people actually take these, and they have like group classes with them as well, because you can do things like squats and stretches like you're going to see right there. We are more limited in the, what did I just hear? More limited in the gray. We also have the blue. The extra large is rather limited. That's if you're over 5'10" is what you want the extra large for. And then they start at petite if you're under 5'3", but they're very forgiving. There's also rubber at the top and the bottom. So we use them either way, and they feel really secure.
So that's what I love, how durable it is, because when you actually can just use each end, then it really doesn't matter when you're outside and you're working with all different terrains, or even in your home with a rug or hardwood floor. A lot of folks right now, especially in all of these colder climates, you're going to stay in your home and you're going to get your steps. And I have friends and family members who do that in their homes, and they don't have big homes. They just utilize this space, whether you actually walk around or you march in place and just use the Jetti poles going back and forth. The nice part is you have a lot of options. You can stretch. This is cardiovascular endurance you can incorporate. You can get that strength training with the Jetti poles. And it really is a smart way to utilize walking and doing more with walking.
Yeah, but I'm feeling this in my arms and across my, like, you know, just that little bit of weight.
Extra weight.
If you're swinging your arms anyway when you walk, which most of us do, now that you have this, it's providing a little bit of that tension and resistance to work the muscles, the upper body.
And really great to keep you stable. I know so many of you are afraid of falling, so you're not getting out there. Grab these for that extra stability. Now more than 6,500 have been picked up since we launched this big deal, which was just on Saturday, I do believe. We launched it Saturday morning Q. Petite, 5'0" to 5'3". Medium is 5'4" to 5'6". tall is 5'7" to 5'10", and then extra tall is 5'11" to 6'2", and we have the gray and the blue. If you want the extra tall in the gray, we only have 5 dozen left. If you want the extra tall in the sky blue, we have 400. That's all we have left in those as well. And medium actually is our most popular size right now.
I would take these hiking with me.
Also exclusive to us, they come with the bag and they come with the lights, Carrie Whiteman.
The lights I love because they come in 4 modes. So there's the steady, there's the slow flash, there's the quick flash. This was actually a tongue twister.
Yeah, that's hard
and
to say.
then off. So that way you can be seen dawn or dusk. You can actually just feel comfortable, even in your own home, playing a little game with the lights going on. But we go back to the sneaky fitness. We said it before.
Love it.
And when you double this up, now you've got 2 pounds.
Yeah.
And you can do bicep curls. You've got sneaky fitness in your home, being able to
Look at that right
march.
there in place.
Yeah, and just tune into QVC.
Oh, I have another use for this.
Yes.
If you're in high heel shoes and they're killing you,
Just lean.
you can actually start leaning on them for sweet relief.
And this stretch is one of my favorite stretches
You know, I've
because
got a today's special value that can help you with that, Jen.
I know.
I'm just saying.
this stretch
Suffer for
is
the
for
arch.
shoulder mobility right here. Bring
Ooh.
pull back
Now
behind
we're
you.
talking, Mama.
Then when you bring the bar, or when I say bar, because I can use this actually when you're doing a bar class in your home and doing a virtual class, it's really nice to use this. I always say use a Swiffer. Now you've got your Jetti pole. So you can stretch and just really feel the twist when you take one pole. But then you also are able to use this for support. And that support matters, especially when you're just trying to get in and out of your chair. Like I did this the other day with Mary Beth.
900 gone, by the way, in this show alone.
And I was sharing with Mary Beth. It's just look,
Getting up and down.
bring them right over to your chair,
You know
watch
what?
a
You're
little
right.
TV.
This is one of those she buys because love the idea to take it with you walking. And then before you know it, you're coming up with 10 other reasons to use this. What I'm thinking about whenever I walk on the Chester Valley Trail, Daviner and I will go walking on there. And I see so many families of different ages out there together. And I think about like maybe the grandparents that want to be out there with the grandkids or the kids, but they're just feeling a little bit unstable. But you're like, what am I going to grab? I'm not going to necessarily have a cane.
Right,
So this is something
like
you
a
can use
walking
on various
stick.
terrain.
This doesn't have a walking stick, which many people have, doesn't have the rubber on the top
lights.
and the bottom, which is nice. And the lights are great because it's dark most of the day now.
Yeah,
it's
4
dark
p.m.
until 7:30, and it gets darker then at 4 p.m. So this extends the time for you to be able to get out there and walk. Let me tell you what we've got
So
left.
light.
So by the way, we have this gray available, but not for long. If you want the gray, in the petite, fewer than 1,200. In the medium, 1,000. The tall, only 500 left. That's in this big deal. And then the extra tall, we only have 2 dozen left. That's in the gray. Now, we've sold more than 7,300 of these since launch. Over 400 people on the lines right now trying to make this order. So now's the time for you to get it. If it's in your cart, please check out. I'm partial to this Arctic blue, but we also have that gray, which is going very fast. It comes with the bag. And
Okay,
then it
we're probably not
comes
supposed to do that. They caught us.
with the lights there as well. Hey, there are no rules.
No, that's true. If I want to
rules,
practice
Jenny
for the
Poles.
Rockettes,
I love it. I think you could.
maybe
Jen.
someday.
And you know what? Maybe to Jen's point, you're buying these to keep at your house for when your mom or your dad comes over. It was one of the most telling things to me when my aunt said to me the other day that her biggest fear is falling. She doesn't want to leave the house as much. She doesn't want to go places because she knows that at her age, if she falls, that it means something
disastrous.
different than when you're 30 and you fall. And that was, with these poles, it was such a big game changer because this can give you your life back. Yes, it's for walking, and we talked how important walking is and how the CDC recommends that you do it for 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and I would say up that even more. But that it's not just that, it's your stability.
What if you're like
Yes.
you're in the airport and you're stuck in like TSA, the line is forever. Your whole body starts to fatigue.
Yeah.
It's great just to have something to kind of lean against, to put some of that extra weight on and ease some of the muscles too. So I love this. Again, Carrie, everything that you've been bringing us over the years works so beautifully for people of all ages, all mobility levels, and constantly innovating and thinking of things to make life easier, but also helping us to stay mobile because movement is medicine.
Movement
Say it
is
one last
medicine,
time.
and pain is a signal to move. So over the holidays, I have a huge family. I'm one of 7, and mom and dad are hosting, and dad's 90. I can't tell you how old mom is.
Okay, fair
but
enough, fair enough.
Here's my dad, okay? And they still travel, and they're playing golf, and they're having their fun, but this is my father without the poles, okay? And he's struggling just to get out of his seat. The same when it comes to getting out of bed. The same when it comes to getting out of his car. So here I was with my Jetti poles. I said, here you go, Dad. Just press down. And he stood up and he was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So they're a simple solution to help you along your fitness wellness journey.
8,100 of these spoken for. That's half our quantities that we brought in. You have a choice of your blue and also your gray. There's the petite, the medium, the tall, and the extra tall. Oh, extra tall is gone in gray. David, you just take those.
Yeah, you can take
Parting
those.
gift.
Yeah. He's like, what?
If they're in your cart, check
Wait,
out.
wait. Hugs.
I know. I'll see you soon, honey. Yeah.
Yes,
You're the best.
Absolutely. And Kirsten, I will see you tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, I'm on tomorrow.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Jen.
We don't get to